Hello and welcome back to day 15 of Mule for in-depth training. So today we'll understand about various selectors in Dataweave. We'll see how to apply selectors on arrays and objects, and we'll see all these kinds of selectors step by step. So let us get started. So these are the list of selectors in Dataweave. Single value selector, which is nothing but dot. Multi-value selector, which is nothing but dot star key name. Descendant selector, which is nothing but dot dot. Indexer selector, key value pair selector, range selector, all this. Let me show all of them with examples. Okay, so I'm in this transform message. Let me maximize this. Actually, there is an XML which I want to take as input in my class path under src main resources. This is in class path. Under examples folder, I have products.xml. This contains list of products. Root tag is products and it has repeated product tags. And for each product ID is an attribute, right? Now I want to take this as an input and then apply various selectors on this input. Let us see. So basically, if I want to read any input file, I have a function in core module called as read URL. So I'll create a variable first where products XML is equals to, I want to read that XML. So the function is read URL. The URL, I have this XML in class path, so I'll give class path colon slash examples folder slash products dot xml. I know that this is an XML file. I need to tell what the MIME type of this file. As second argument, I'll write application slash XML. So this variable will actually be initialized with the output of this read function, which contains the file contents. Now let me display this output as DW right now. Okay, and here I'll write products XML. So I should see the whole XML whatever is read in DW format. Right now, since I made it as DW, right now you are seeing something like do and namespace declaration. Namespace prefix is wait learn, and here the root tag is prefixed with wait learn hash. Right. So you are seeing this. Don't worry about the meaning of what is do. Just observe this one. Is it the same XML in DW format? Right. Now I want to select dot products XML. I want to apply single value selector dot and I'll say products. I should get the value of the products tag, right? So let us see dot products. See, I got the body of products, right? Now products, you can see that it is an object, and inside the object there are a lot of other key value pairs, but for each key value pair the tag name is same, is it? Product. Now what will happen if I apply a single selector and write the key as product? I'm applying dot single value selector dot on an object. See here, this is an object and there are a lot of key value pairs. The key name is product and value is this. Key name is again same key, product. So when I apply a dot on an object and specify the key, it will select only the first key, right? Only the first product is selected. So if the key names are duplicate in an object, right? The key names are duplicate in an object, and if I apply a dot on that, I'll get only the first one. If I want an array of all the products, I have to use a multi-value selector. Star dot star is a multi-value selector, and now you can see the result is an array of all the products. Now I want to store this in a variable where products is equals to, okay, and then here I will write products, right? So right now, why is this warning shown here? It is saying auto cursing from any to object. Okay, this is just a warning. Uh, whenever you see in yellow color, it is a warning. You can just ignore it because we didn't cast it properly. Right now, we can ignore it. Okay, now you can see the value is. Now I want to apply a single value selector on an array. See, for each product there is a name, right? I want to select all the names of all products. Let us see, I'll apply dot name. See, when I apply a single value selector on an array, I'll be getting an array of all the names, right? Okay, so I want to write a function right now to get all the product names. Let us see how I can write it. I'll write fun get all product names, and this takes product XML, let's assume, is equals to, now what I can do, I want to use this variable. Can I use this variable in this function? Products dot name. Can I use like this? Let us see. And here what I'll do is I just have to call this function. Yeah. So product XML is an argument, and here it is same name, right? So let me just remove this argument. Yeah, see, actually this argument is not required because this product XML is a global variable in this expression. So any variables whatever we declare here can be used in all the functions and in the whole Dataweave. But let's say I want to declare a variable which should be private to any function. What I can do is, see what I can do. I'm initializing this function and I'll use a keyword called as do and press controls curly braces. Inside do, again I can use 3 dashes. So whatever variables we want to create, the local variables we want to create for this function, we can create inside this. So I'll take this products inside this, okay, and in the body of do here I'll write products dot name. So you can see this variable products is local. I cannot use products in the outside body. It's an error, right? This is a local variable. So whenever you want to write some local logic, you can use do, and this has a curly braces, the scope, right? So inside do again you can have variables declared above dash 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 and the body, right? Whatever is in the body will be returned by this function.
So now if I call get all product names, um, I'll get a list of all products. Now I don't want this products XML also to be a global variable. So I want my function to take file name. So I'll pass file name of type string. Okay. Now see what I'm going to do. I'll take this variable inside this do a local variable. I'll make it, and here I will use a file name. I'll cut this, cut, and I'll pass this as an argument to this function when I'm calling. Okay. Okay. Now here in the read URL, I'll give the first argument as file name. Now see, did I get the same output? Now this product XML is a local variable. My recommendation or the best way is whenever you are creating variables in Dataweave outside here, the scope of the variable is for the whole transformation. That means the memory will be occupied by this variable until the transformation is completed. If you want variables to be used only within a function, you can define local variables like this. Okay, and use it. Okay, now you understood the concept. I will remove this function right now to take you to the next level. I'll show you various other selectors. So till now we used single value selector and also multi-value selector. Yes. So now it should display all the products. Oh, here the file name. I have to replace it with the actual file name. Yes. Now I got all the products. We applied multi-value selector dot star. Now, if I see products XML, the root tag is having a namespace. Right, I want to select the namespace. So products XML dot products. I got all the products, and for this products I want to select the namespace dot hash. Hash is a namespace selector. Actually, namespace is also a data type, and this is displayed like this. Now, whenever I am configuring the output as application slash DW, then it is displayed like this. Now let me change this to JSON. See, you can see only the value of the namespace. But actually this dot hash represents one namespace object. You will be able to understand only once you type it as DW. So the best practice is whenever you are writing your Dataweave transformations, you use the output as DW and try to write all of your expression. Once you see the output as expected, then finally you can convert it to either JSON or XML. Right? But if I am directly writing it as JSON, see, I don't have any clue what this dot hash is returning, which object it is returning. But when I type it as dash slash DW, you'll understand that it is a namespace object. Now suppose if I want to select only URI dot URI, it should give only the URI. Or suppose if I want to select dot prefix, I'll get the prefix, right? So this type of help you can get only when you type the output as DW. Okay, be careful. Okay, now you understood a namespace selector which is dot hash. Now I want to use this dot URI as a variable. Copy, and I want to variable where my ns is equals to. So this variable is having the URI. Now what I can do is whenever I'm writing XML, I want this namespace. So what I can do is simply I'll write my ns colon products. Okay. Now you can see my ns colon product, again my ns is coming as a tag name. So the syntax to apply a namespace is hash my ns hash products. You can see it is like this. I'll remove this dot URI and let this be a hash. Yes, it's a namespace, right? Variable my ns is of type namespace first of all. Then we can apply this namespace. If I'm selecting dot URI, it's not coming, right? So this is how you can write an XML, right? Right now, if I change this to /XML, you can see the XML with a namespace. Now you understood how to take a namespace as a variable and apply that namespace when you're writing an XML. Again, I'll change this output as /dw. Now I want to select all the product IDs. So first of all, I will write products. See, if I write products is what? It is an array. If I write product array inside an object, actually object, curly brace means it's an object, right? It should have key value pairs. But what I got is an array of products, right? So if I want array to be converted to an object, evaluated to an object, I can wrap this inside a parenthesis like this. Let us see. Yes, I got the value of each product, right? So I'll make this root tag as products. Root tag is products, and here I have each product as a key value pair. Array is converted to object, right? So now what I will do is I don't want all the products. I want only the product IDs to be selected. IDs colon products dot product ID. Products, actually for products, ID is an attribute dot at product ID. See, at is a selector to dot at is a selector to select attributes. So I'll just remove all this. Simply I will make it products. Actually, whenever I say products, I'm getting array of products. Is there ID? Attribute, is it selected? No, right? Let me make it as products XML. Actually, there is a attribute for all. So how to select these attributes? Very simple. Products dot products XML dot products will give all the products dot star products is giving me array, but in this array also it is not displaying the attribute. Now dot at product ID, this will select all the attributes, right? Okay, now simply actually this is nothing but products variable, right? So instead of writing a bigger one, I'll just simply say products dot same thing, right? Now without selecting any attribute, if I just say products dot at, I'll be getting an array of all the key value pairs, right? Okay. Now you understood about attribute selector, how to select an attribute by using dot at. Okay. Now let us see what is the descendant selector. So simply I'll write first of all products XML. This is a whole XML in DW format, right? So inside this what I want is I want to iterate over each key, get its value. Again, inside this, I want to iteratively go to each key, get its value. So descend for each key. First, get the root key value, and again, in that value, again take another key, emit the value. Like that, I want to descend to every level, and I want to emit everything. I can use dot dot. Dot dot is a descendant operator. So see here, you'll get an array. If you see here, you'll get, this is the first product, yes, second product, third product, fourth product, fifth product, sixth product. Now again, after it displayed the value of products, it selected first product, the value of first product. Inside this, it selected the value of each key, right? And again, each key of that. So iteratively selecting, descendantly selecting each value of each key. So I'll be getting a lot of key value pairs. How many key value pairs are there? If I want, I can use a function called as size of. Size of, you can pass an array, you'll get the size of an array. So right now, when it descendantly or iteratively went to each key and got its value, it's an array of size 73 in this case, right? So now you understood about descendant selector. Descendant selector means it will go iteratively to each key, select its value. Again, if it is an object, select each key, its value. Like that, iteratively it will go. Okay. Now you understood about descendant selector. Few more things I want to tell you. I'll create a variable where instead of typing, I'll paste it. I've created a variable obj and this is an object. Now I want an XML user colon. Okay. If I type it output as XML, it will display like this. Now, once I have user, I'll remove this and I'll say obj dot first name. See, obj dot first name is Siva. It's selected. Only the value, right? But I want both key and value to be selected. So what I can do is I can say dot ampersand. See now, when I use ampersand, this is a key value selector. It will emit both key value pairs. So dot ampersand is a key value selector. If you want to select both key and value, then you can use dot ampersand. Okay. Now, let us apply the same thing to the root tag here, products XML. If I display products XML, there's a whole thing. Now if I say dot products, it's an array actually, dot products, the value is a repeated tag, right? So the key is not present in the XML, we need a key. Actually, if I type it to DW, the errors will be gone. So I'll be getting an object which has a repeated product objects, right? Now, when I say dot products, it selected the value of the products tag. If I say dot ampersand products, see, again I got it selected along with the key. Now I can convert it to XML. See, so dot ampersand will select both key and the value. Okay. Now we want to use question mark. Question mark is again a selector which will check the existence of a particular key. So let me check if products XML, or I'll say products, right? This is an array. Okay, let me make it as DW again. Products is an array. Dot, I'll say dot name. I'll get name. Question mark I'll say. So in each and every product, there is a property with name existing. I'll just say name 111. You can see it's a false. Actually, question mark is an operator which will check the existence of a particular given key. Okay. Now, what I want to do is I want to select all the products and where brand name is HP. So, see this interesting one. Products is an array, right? I want to check the existence. So, question mark is an existence operator. And after existence, actually question mark operator will iterate over the array, and for each element of the array it will evaluate this given condition. If I give like this, dollar represents the current element, dot brand name is equals to HP. um, is there some problem here? There should not be a space. Yes. See, question mark operator will check for an existence, right? Existence of what? I'm giving a condition. Existence of this condition, true. Okay. So the question mark operator, whenever I used, it iterated over the list of all products, and for each product it evaluated this condition. If this condition is true, then only that product is emitted. So this is a very useful syntax. We'll be using it again and again in later videos. Please understand this syntax very carefully. If you want to select an element of the array based on some condition, this is very easy like this. Okay, that's all about various selectors.
Okay, so now what you have to do is go to my GitHub repository. There is day 15. Under that, you can open this document using selectors. Follow all the steps given here and complete the exercise. Make sure that you complete this exercise before going to next video. Practicing is very important. Okay, so see you in next lecture.